When Wyatt was life flighted up here, he had his IVs getting put in. It was something else. Just little tiny guy. That's the little dude.
Yeah, he was small.
Yeah, 1 pound, 14 ounces?
Yeah, 1 pound, 14.
If we could have just showed up here day one and got checked in and then just solely focused on Wyatt, that would have made things so much easier, because I think it was like 3 weeks altogether before we actually were in this house. Yeah, it would have relieved so much more stress. She had to quit working too, so I think that's half our income's gone right there. So
yeah,
that was.
Well, the problem with a waiting list is most of these families do not have the financial means or the time for planning. Most of these families, up to 70% that stay at the Ronald McDonald House, have less than 24 hours notice that they're going to need services for their child or their infant before they come here.
Our current house has 22 rooms and we're always full. And that means when the phone rings, we're not able to say we have room for families. And that is why the expansion is so needed, and it's so needed now. With the growth in our medical community, we have so many area specialists in pediatrics and oncology that are top-notch, and we want to continue to be able to support that medical community. We want to be able to meet that need. So now's the time.
The plan is to add a second Ronald McDonald House by our current house, creating a Ronald McDonald House campus that will increase capacity from being able to serve 22 families to 56 families. And so we broke ground this last September, and the facility will open and the campus will be expanded in January 2020 when construction is completed.
The location of the two homes is perfect because right in amongst the hospitals, they can walk back and forth to the hospitals in most cases, and it's a terrific spot.
The hospital situation and environment is often pretty stressful. You can have beeping, people are walking, people are being called, people are in and out. And so to be able to have like a little bit of a respite at the new house is going to be really ideal. Some of the rooms will allow for families who are staying for longer periods of time, especially the oncology, pediatric children. The families are there sometimes a year. So these larger rooms will allow them more of a home atmosphere, a little more space. In addition, in the new house, there's some quiet study areas. There's some outdoor areas where people can just be able to reflect, hear birds, be outside. Also, there's some gathering areas. The kitchens are larger. There's a volunteer kitchen for volunteers to come in and make cookies. There's a kitchen that's just for immunocompromised families. So where they wouldn't be able to go down to the area where all the other families are, they can go and be able to make their meals in a safe place that's safe for their child and safe for their family.
Hotel rooms are great, but they are hotel rooms. They don't offer you a kitchen to make your own food, a TV area to kind of spread out and get away, and give you the comforts of home when you have to be away from home.
Any of us who give money to organizations have a lot of choices as to where we want to donate our dollars. And I think one of the things that we do best is stretch that donor's dollar further than a lot of other organizations can. And it's because we have some really unique and special partnerships and collaborations with a lot of organizations throughout our area, whether it's the local hospitals or other nonprofits that are trying to serve some of the same families. A dollar given to Ronald McDonald House will go much further, and it might become $2 or $3 or $5 or $10. So for a donor looking to have a big impact, donating to Ronald McDonald House is a great choice.
Not having the waiting list is probably one of the greatest gifts that these donors can give, is just that immediate
It
satisfaction.
relieves that stress. It gives you just a place to go to right away, and that is the greatest gift that this place provides.
The tangible end to this will be the families feeling supported, and that when they were in crisis, someone was willing to say to them, I'm going to walk through this with you. And I can't wait for that day. It's coming.
For folks who have a passion for kids or families or marriages, I mean, Ronald McDonald House really does fit into all three of those criteria. Anyone who's ever had children knows that when your child is hurting, you're hurting. And
It truly is an oasis in the midst of a terrible storm.
It was warm and the rooms are just amazing, just knowing that we had a place to stay in.
You know, like you got somewhere to eat tonight, you got somewhere to sleep, and you can just solely focus on your child. Us, we can just focus on Wyatt, make sure he's good. This place is a blessing.